We're gonna fight Transformers!
Ega, were you present when the girl spoke with Ula? So she was indeed enthusiastic with returning to the Solar Race. Then why did he and they decide to withdraw? Hammerbucks all but accused of having no hand in it, as well as the disappearance of this Volume 11. Not more than slander spoken in anger perhaps, but the situation does merit further investigation. These will follow the old results and Saka. Mathematic. If I might have a word with you in private, playing it is in near the photo, and funds affect the marriage cathedral. The yellow is a hard celebrated. Oh, I don't need to teleport. Just right across the way. Is that the way? Across the way, or is it up? Across or up? Or is it sideways? Is it diagonally? Theo can be so thick-headed sometimes. He doesn't realize that all those students, as we get Levis have brought back, will make our lives a living hell. At least Father Sotoris understands the stakes. I didn't mean to talk. Thank you for coming, mathematics. You are already acquainted with my two students. I feel say all day. They have felt like I saw the question days of 2016. And I have been more than willing to oblige them of our desires and ensure that those things are given equal opportunity. I did not buy the recognition to our harbor students after all. I know not what I seem and therefore I tell you, but I advise you to weigh it carefully. You'll witness a treatment to the federal highway station, you not? When it should come to no surprise that they regard the role of their former halfway, discriminating against them with whatever these are all for. Those who believe that the responsibility to become great clergymen. But if services is available, we can obtain the highest mark critical of place within the community. For the high blood and virtue of the prescribed belief would be proven law. Doing his voice is hurting my jaw. Even if we were to succeed, that's saying it. Even if we were to succeed, what difference would it make? Those who disagree would not be so easily swayed. Those who sympathize would be reluctant to speak out for fear of reprisal. Then you must find allies who are serious, who do not sense in the face of facts. That's amazing. How you come across any who such a discussion? I thought so as well. He seems to treat everyone the same, and he defended Ula's honor at the assembly. A high-born lecher who skips out on sessions and can't even stay awake for the ones he attends. Theo, are you daft? If he did decide to help us, I wouldn't even want it. No need to insist as I said, he spoke up openly and on command as a sucker on behalf of Ula. It might be willing to do the same for you too. Absolutely not. I don't trust any of the highborn. Look, I'll help with finding others, but you're on your own with Crab Fox. Very well, Master Ezekiel, will you accompany Levelin and cannot be together, giving the lies in the thoughts of the closet? Thank you, I am certain we can find him in the pillars and his usual spot. His name, Kremmervox, his name kind of sounds like a Tyranid strain, a Tyranid unit. What does it do? It interrupts Fox's communication. I thought we would be more receptive to my appeal, but instead he seems rather annoyed. Can you see? Can't you and Freckles see we're busy? Leave us be. Freckles, you certainly have a way with words, my dear. She's quite right, you know. We have more pressing matters to attend to. Cameravox. I'm going to call him Cramerax at this point. Cramerax. Please, will you not help our cause? I believe us to be like-minded individuals, those who desire new paths for the church, one based on the principles of. So honest and forthright, how adorable! I can hardly resist pinching those soft, subtle cheeks. Oh, for the love of, come darling, let us go somewhere that will afford us privacy. An offer that I dare not refuse. Good luck with whatever it is you're about, Freckles. Get the fuck back here! He's gone. No, I cannot give up. The future of the church depends on us. I was not given an opportunity to explain in full, so I will not leave until his side until he hears me out. And I'm not going to leave him alone because I don't know how else are we going to make the plot go forward. Hello. Aren't we persistent? Well, if you value his life, I suggest you listen to me this time and leave us be. No. Yippee-doo! 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 Whee! Okay. I've seen 20 scores of my brothers die today. Think I care for one of his lives? No, let's not get too hasty. I'm sure we can resolve this matter peacefully. Agreed, so long as you don't try anything stupid and give me cause to cut his throat. That'd be incredibly fast. She didn't take a chakram to the face. Did I not tell you I was preoccupied? You there, take Freckles and get out of here. At least I'm at once, or else summon the watch. Don't you dare, this affair of House Matilda, and none of your concern. She demands requisition, rightly so. If I pay for with my life, then so be it. I will not allow it. Oh, do not look so grim. If I must look upon your freckled face before I send hell and halls, I would rather you favored me with a smile or some such. Father's sins are mine alone to bear now, mine alone to answer for. Mayhap in death our house shall at last be redeemed. If it's royal pleasure you desire, then you shall have it, not with his life. The fairy forgives not those who kill their fellow man for wanton purpose. Permit him to address your grievances with coin, and you may have your justice without sin. Furthermore, I offer myself to you as a hostage in his place, that he might be free to secure sufficient ransom. Have you gone mad? I told you this was none of your. I will not abandon such a pious soul, one who shares my desire to make the world a better place. We are not so different, Camarox. We have the chance to make amends for the sins of our fathers, to make Ishgard whole again. I cannot do it without you. He's starting to wibble! You rather something else, making a bloody speech about changing the world at a time like this. I offer the wealth of Houseman as ransom. If the lady agrees to these terms, then I will go and retrieve it at once. I'll take her silence as yes. Now then, come, I've always wanted to tie someone up. Oh my. We will have to travel to my family's old estate in the Western Highlands to retrieve your ransom. I presume you will wait here until I return. I know, but if you do not come back quickly, and with a great deal of money besides, this one's life is forfeit. Is that clear? Quite. As for you, Freckles, do not do anything else reckless. Master Magic, I must ask that you come with me. I would not do to go through all this trouble, only to be waylaid by bandits on my way back. Let us make haste. Hello. Yabba dabba da, barada shabba dibbo. Okay. Don't care. You don't get a voice. You don't get to speak. Your purpose was to make that blue thing that's been bugging me since I stepped in here. All those episodes again. Back would be last month by this episode comes out. Who knows? I want to see what's here. Supplies, gold stone, and grandfather. I do feel like this should have been a blue quest, to be honest. Which I find it really odd that it wasn't. But Forgive me, my family's fortune is buried not far from here, but I would rather retrieve it alone. Pray remain here a moment and keep watch for wild bandits and beasts. No. Yes. There. We fight together. Fight together. This probably would have made a lot of those other quests that we did. No, we haven't done level 61 yet. Or did we? Yeah, we did. We did a Fate That Loud level 60s. Ah, footsteps. I have what we came for. Now then, let us pray that Freckles is still alive and well. Together! Together! And I'm just going to spend the 200. We're gaining a lot of money from doing this, so... think it just makes me think of how much is a fortune to these guys, considering that to get a house, it's like, what, a few mil? Yeah, smallest house is like, what, 2 or 3 mil? And the largest is, what, 10? Thinking that might be a bit low. It's about time, I'm freezing. I had half a mind to skin this one to keep warm. Now then, hand it over. Just chucks it at her face, just knocks her out. Here you are, the entire fortune of was bequeathed onto me. Share it with your people, as Ricky says, starting with the families of the bereaved. On behalf of House Wizard, I am truly sorry. Theo, for revenge, what have you gotten yourself into this time? I swear, I leave you alone for but a moment. I was never in any danger. I prayed to the Fury, and by her hand was Cramorac's returned to me. I am trebly sorry to have involved you in my personal affairs. I should have known that the lives of my family would not be enough to sate the small folks thirst for revenge. Think of nothing of it. I too lost my father, so if you ever need to speak about it, you can confide in me as a friend. My father sought to carry favor with the Holy See, so he raised great levies to send to the front lines. Honor was his prize, but it was bought with the blood of his subjects, and eventually his own. The small folk had come to resent his demands for service, and when the truth of the war was revealed, they revolted. The mob overran the manor guards, and my father and 5 brothers perished at their hands. Had I not been sent away, I would have surely died with them. Our fortunes had grown poor following the calamity, you see, and since I was the youngest, father bid me leave to make my own way, so I enrolled in the scholaries, which helped of becoming a bishop. With hopes of becoming a bishop, so bring honor to myself and my home. But now, no, there's no use dwelling on what could have been. We must look to the future and do what we can to make Ishgard whole again. Every moment is sacred, and you helped me see that, Theo. Consider me your friend and ally. Very well, Cadillac. You've been yet to bring about lesson change. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Without the endorsements of the Solrit and support of our peers, no one will listen to us. What more, I still haven't heard anyone explain how we're supposed to get seats on the Trinity. Ishgard wasn't built in a day, eh? Besides, we still have plenty of time to work something else. See, you wouldn't take this seriously. Where are we supposed to be finding a missing student? Call me, sir. Please and tonight. Now, this is the time to discuss our next course of action. And I really think that in such a universal for you as a professor, this what is the secret you regarding his investigations, I believe. I don't know why I decided to make him have that voice, but it's murder on my jaw. Some voices are murder on my throat, some voices are just murder on my breathing.
And that was just murder on me jaws. By the looks of it, I'll only be able to do 2 of these quests per episode. Oh no. Well then, does it have you anything to report? A former subject of House Major demanding recompense for the misdeeds of Camarex's father. How fortunate that the situation resolved peacefully. My investigation has been less productive, unfortunately. I thought to speak with Ula, the student who was drawn from the socialite, but I cannot find her anywhere. The same must be said of the infamous Volume 11, which contains passages exerting the virtues of equality. Like the girl, it has vanquished without a trace. The circumstances surrounding these incidents suggest deliberate intent. Someone may be attempting to turn this into a state of affairs to their advantage. But it seems then to what ends? For 1,000 years, a sickness has ravaged our city. It has festered within the heart and minds of our citizens, and in our clergy especially. Treating it will be a long and arduous process, but an altogether necessary one. Our role in that process is clear: to diagnose the root of the Sulrit's ailment. If there are miraculous forces at work, then it is our duty to see justice done. School's out. In a time of unrest, when the light of truth was lost to the righteous, the children looked to another one for guidance, and they might walk in her grace. Back to school. I haven't been in school for I don't know how long. Let's see. 2017, 2018 was the time I went to college. I was going to go with 2017 because that's probably more realistic. Nope. Can't do the math. It's probably 6 or 8. Isn't my trusted associate back from the field, as you will doubtless have seen for yourself? Change is sweeping through Ishgard, and the veil which once threatened to smother the hearts and minds of our people is swiftly but surely being lifted. This as if our fair city has been born anew, and if it is in large part thanks to you, which is not to say our problems have come to an end. No, the silent struggles between the low-born and high-born goes on, growing more fractious by the day. I have come to believe that someone somewhere is fanning the flames of hatred to further their own ends, and I am convinced now more than ever that Ula's sudden disappearance, alongside that volume 11 of the Article of Helen's polity, is no mere coincidence. Both she and it, after all, were passionate advocates of equality among men. As to who is responsible and what their true intentions might be, I cannot say. Ascertaining these things will no doubt require that we first find the missing girl, and as of this moment, our best hopes of learning her whereabouts may rest on discovering the fate of the book. As such, I shall continue searching for any clues which might lead us to the missing toe. In the meantime, I ask that you trouble the students for information that you might have on Ula. Feeling that, find out if they have witnessed any unusual occurrences around the school rites. Anything at all. Well then, let us be about it. Yeah, so itchy. I'm itchy. Yet scratchy. Let's say, and has been in a has so distracted lately. I'm lucky if I could get a good morning from her. Ever since Ula's left, she's been rushing around the city like a mad woman, looking for information she could find on the girl, that she might have an excuse to talk to Theo Crescent. The only really unexpected change I've seen of late is La's attitude towards Camarax. He's really seems to have warmed to him. Why, he's even went far as to initiate a conversation the other day. He spoke to me, 'tis true, but 'twas not out of fondness. He merely hates me very slightly less than he value Ula's safe return. One of the seniors told me she's been diagnosed with something called lung rot, and that she's too weak to attend any of her classes. Thinking back, I did hear her coughing from time to time, but I had no idea it was anything so serious. The lessons of Volume 11 seemed to resonate deeply with Ula. She would have loved to stay up into the small hours rereading them. Mayhap spurred her to seal away in the night and take with the revolutionaries. The revolutionaries are hiding down in Broome. How many times was I say Ula was not coerced into leaving, nor was she abducted, nor did she die from infectious diseases. She quit the Scarlet of her own free will for reasons known only to her and the Fury. Is it so difficult to understand? What's difficult to understand is nobody can find her. You know? And all of her things are probably still in her room, not moved or touched. Her fur is probably torn to pieces.
Let's come back and lesson that day. Let the pleasant surprise of this figure. How much of you service you the same? A firm listen for the group of the solo. He unlocks the service and I recommend this happening because he knows what about. And they might admit that the girl must be found over services and her study chair. As a member, the group of the earlier today and they agrees to start to give me a claim, but it's flip there. Might yield a preparation and is needed to discover the end. No sooner have I granted the request that they rush off. First, capacity the eagerness to serve others as a virgin among on the country. I cannot tell you how proud I am of this, but fine young men they have become.
Itchy ear, itchy ear, itchy ear. I'm itchy and I'm out of breath. My foot's all tingly. Tingly foot. Okay. All the way over there. I don't even think we're halfway done with this quest line, to be honest. I think we're 1/3. Because I think it's done with Back to School 3 as an achievement. I think. It has been about 2 or 3 months since I've done this quest last time. So I don't really remember. Just crash right into the snow. Does it truly you that we should be reunited thus amid the snowy peaks of Carthus is why is nothing sort of a miracle. I sense the hand of the divine at work alone has answered our prayers. The Uyghur has no idea what you're talking about. Maybe you means explain, but do it slowly and from the beginning. My apologies. Excitement goes the better of me, Edgar. This is the resting place of Father Chosuru, the man who found room in his heart for 2 dwarfs from the streets, granting them the opportunity to raise above their station in life. You perchance recall the book that was stolen from Theo and burned by that lost soul. Was once thought of as a brother. It was on the last memento we had of the man. Now, all that's left to remind us of him is that place. This graveyard. Indeed, and while we often come here to seek solace and guide us in his blessed presence, today our purpose is more practical with our search for Ula and impasse. We had hoped we might grant us inspiration. And that is why I believe our meeting with you here is our hour of need. It's a sign from above may have the work of Father Chosuru himself. I take from this that we are not meant to bear this burden alone, and that the obstacles we face can only be surmounted by working in concert with one and with others. Ola's disappearance has thrown the Sulfits into turmoil, and the long simmering mistrust between those of noble and ignoble birth have boiled over into outright hatred. Now, more than ever, we must seek to join hands with like-minded souls who understand that this malice will only serve to sow further discord like-minded souls such as you. I am reminded of the volume of 11 other articles of the Fury's love all men receive, and by the balance of her spirit will all be set free. We must strive to love our neighbors, even as we love ourselves, just as alone does. To do otherwise is to defy her will. Yes, and while we will surely be rewarded for our tolerance, the high-born bastards who would sooner betray the passages and exist won't be so lucky. Why, they may even find themselves on the receiving end of a spear for everything they've put us through. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself and we didn't have found a single clue at Ula's whereabouts. Fear not, love. With Edgar at our side, I have faith that we finally find her, and she will soon retake her rightful place in the households of St. Emma's Sorcerers. I hope you're right. At any rate, we do what we're come to do. So there's no point freezing your arse off here until we meet again, Edgar. Okay, so it was the mist that made everything go a bit lighter. I thought my lightheadedness was causing me to see everything a bit lighter. My face is all tingly.
That's message. I said you were able to find close assembly. I see. Yes, the two of them has always shared a special bond with Father Sheffield. One that only seems to the song of his passion. It is encouraging to see that they have taken the lessons to heart, and continue success of the east of the good of the fair students. I feel her live at the darkest of the fascinates ahead of them. I only pray that when the time comes, they are ready to whatever turns is honest.
And with that, that's going to be the end of the episode. In between this episode and the next, I'm going to take a break to breathe. Until then...